Hi everyone, Jesterarke here with some more Ark Survival Evolved. Okay, let's get the ugly cam up. Okay, screen will load in just a moment. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and I want some more refining forges. Obviously we will replace these with, the higher tier electric ones when we get around to it, but we're not there yet. Get these there. Okay. Essentially, I want to kind of vastly improve our metal production. Which means we will be going for a trip up the doodad again. And this... Oh, no, that can probably stay there, actually. Ooh, can it? We can probably better place a lot of these. Okay. I wanted to put another one here. Actually, I still will. Okay, come on. Might put one more in place, actually. Just to replace the one that we just smashed. Grab that. A little bit more fiber. Okay, we're going to need to make a lot more spark powder up as well. Which means grabbing flint. And stone. One, smash, 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 smash. One, two, three. Okay. Grab you out, you. Whack you guys all in. Actually, grab the full stacks out. Okay. That's all work? Yeah, good. Okay, just a pre-warning as well. Anybody that was in the stream last night would already know this. I'm a bit sick at the moment. So if I look a bit bleh, that's why. Because I'm feeling very bleh. Also, incidentally, there is... we were having some problems yesterday with the taming of a roly-poly, which is over here. We'll go and check it out. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, assuming it hasn't despawned, we'll check it out anyway. Is it still in there? It is. Lovely. Do we still have a... Damn it. Okay. We were noticing that it kept unrolling, but it wasn't going anywhere. Apparently there is a bit of a glitch with them. It's not so much on our end per se. They're looking like they're unrolling. It's a graphical issue. It looks like they're unrolling, so we start attacking them again. But they're actually not. They're still meant to be rolled up into a ball. So it's basically being suggested that you use a magnifying glass instead of their visual cues. Okay. You in and you in. But yeah, so hopefully that doesn't despawn before we get a chance to play with it. But what we're going to do for the right now is some stuff. We need a crap load of chitin as well, so we can start repairing things and making new things and, you know, doing things. But first, we're going to go get some metal. We do need to... Wait, what? No. What the hell? Thank you. We do need to do some cement paste gathering, which we will get around to doing. At the moment, we've sort of raided all the beaver dams that are around. So we're going to have to wait for some more to spawn. In the meantime, as I said, we need metal. We're also going to need a lot of crystal so that we can finish the greenhouse, among other things. What else? I don't know, just stuff. Got the top of the hill. Okay. The hell? Come on, go up. 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 Thank you. What are you doing? Here we go. 413 metal straight off the bat. Can't complain too much about that. Okay. Get a decent amount of stone out of this too, though stone is not what we're after. You're not really there. No, you're not. Okay. Again, dropping all the extra stuff. Because we're not after any of that. Although we might keep the flint as well. Because we're going to go through quite a bit of that very shortly. Well, we're already going through quite a bit of it. We will start going through a crap load more stone on the same... Well, for the same reason. But we can come back for stone after. I am putting points predominantly into melee damage. Just means it'll harvest more. Not too worried about the Ank getting over encumbered. So I will put a point into its weight again. Okay, there should be another metal. Yeah, there's a couple more metal nodes here, good. We'll hit these and then we'll go back to base and unload everything. Oh, bloody hell. What is it with me all of a sudden hitting I every time? Got a few narco berries out of it too. So we can't really complain. Well, we can, but wouldn't be much point. La 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 la. Oi. Welcome to everybody that has just joined us. For those of you unaware, I am Jesterarke, and this is Ark Survival Evolved. And no, I didn't pick my name based on the game. Ark is actually a variant of my real name. Woot woot woo. Woot. For those of you unaware as well, this is my quasi-vanilla-ish server. I say that because basically there are no mods at all. But we have got increased dino levels and altered level up stats as per the functionality provided by the Ark Server Manager. Okay. So we can probably take that with us as well. This is the way we take the stuff, and there we go. The anchor's too heavy to move, but it's still light enough that the Quetzal can carry it. See, genius. Dr. Funkenstein, hello! Thank you very much for joining again. Welcome, etc. We are currently, I don't know, metal harvesting. And waiting for our roly-poly down there to get its health back. I'm not sure if you were here when I mentioned it before, but I did find out, according to the forums, there is an existing issue with the roly-polies currently. It's a graphical thing. Basically, it looks like they're rolling out of their ball, so you can start attacking them again, but they're actually not. So it's suggested that you use a magnifying glass. You stay there, buddy. Well, maybe not. There we go. Okay, we're vastly trying to increase our metal production. Actually, you know what? You hold my thing. Okay. We have no Bale today, incidentally, as you may have noticed by the fact that I didn't introduce her. She is back at work after having had a few days off. Okay. She will be back to play when she can be, essentially. Okay. I was really glitched last night. You put so many arrows and nothing. Yeah. As it what it is it's telling us that no, you can attack it again, and you can't. It's awkward, very awkward. Can I walk with this much? No, of course I can't. Yeah, that was a bit of a stretch. Okay. How's your weight now? That works. Sort of. So yeah, we're going to wait until it's pretty much entirely healed. General suggestion, I would say, if it's not moving, then you probably can assume that it's rolled up into a ball. Okay. Grab one out of there. Put it into there. Two out of there. There we go. Hello, Hannibal. Lurking? Not a problem, my friend, not a problem. Currently, I'm trying to build up enough metal ingots to build myself a new master-crafted long neck rifle. It's gonna take a while. We also need crystal And a crap ton of cementing paste. I could just make the cementing paste, but that in and of itself also requires a hell of a lot of work. And in that case, you're going to chew through a lot of stone. Lot. Yeah, let's grab this while we're here. Don't think there's much more metal here unless it's... Oh, we've got a couple more nodes. Come on, land. Thank you. I'll take you. Oh, stuff it. We'll take the whole lot. Yeah, I saw you, little compy. You're not eating me. Nasty little sods. Yeah, crap balls. Okay. There goes one compy. Are you trying to attack me, buddy? No, you're trying to attack my Quetzal. You asshole. Oi. Prick. Yeah, you. Didn't say you could attack my stuff. Kind of worried about the Quetzal. There we go. God, that thing's got some knockback on it. Urgh. Piss off, compies. Oh, for frig's sake. Okay. Oh, we picked up a fair bit of stuff. Guess it probably won't hurt to grab some of that stone. You attacking the... You are too, you prick! The Quetzal hasn't even attacked you, you tosspot. Oh, this is friggin' ridiculous. Yeah, suck it, buddy. We need to try and make sure we're in a position where we can't get knocked too far back. Come on. Get him. I will admit, I completely forgot I could do this. Okay. Thing is, you got to remember we have got knockback as well. It's just a matter of timing our attacks somewhat efficiently. As you can see, even though we're not a stone harvester, we are still gathering a crap load of stone. So imagine how much more stone we'll be gathering with the stone harvester. There we go. Bloody sodding bastard of a thing. Crap, didn't mean to drop the narco berries. Probably don't need all the Mijos though, or all of them. £2. Problem solved. Now, where the hell are we compared to where that metal node was? There it is. And is our Quetzal safe? I think currently it's on passive, which is not necessarily the best option in the world. Yep, there's another metal node. You. Oh, well, now Bale won't know that we stole all of her stone. Mwah. Come on. Question is there more metal? Yes, there is right there. Okay, in that case, we will drop some of that stone. Actually, there's a couple more. Even better. Well, in that case, the stone can definitely jam it. Once again, once we've got this guy full up, we'll go grab the Quetzal and give it a lift home. Probably after this load, I would think. We'll go and hit one of the areas where we can get some crystal. Okay. Just keeping in mind, yes, our Quetzal can carry quite a bit, but it's still only a small one, so its carrying capacity is not infinite. That's about all for here. Hello, Dillo. Let's kill you while we're here. You a Dillo? No. Hello, little Ovi. Oh, I'll leave you be for now. Beverage. Be careful when drinking energy drinks, they are bad for you. Should have tied up my beard. Actually, I don't think I oiled it today either. Yeah. Where the hell did I leave that Quetzal? The bird's ginormous. How the hell did I lose it? you. I don't like the little thing that happens every time you level a dinosaur or beast up now. The fact that it pauses. It would probably be fine if you could tell it to, like, if you could break the pause. If you could tell it to stop dancing or something. Can't see any more metal nodes. Doesn't seem like we can. Alright. We could probably... No. I'm gonna say we could probably load some of this stuff just straight into the Quetzal, but... the difference in carrying weight won't make it worth it, I don't think. If anybody sees any beaver dams, let me know. Or... alphas. One thing we have done on the server is basically nerf the crap out of the alphas. Now, in and of itself, that sounds a bit cheaty, but you got to remember, at at low levels, they're going to be wandering loot crates, but at high levels, they're still going to ruin our day, especially when it's only myself and sometimes Bale playing on this server. Okay. Okay. But yeah, not gonna lie, I mean, it's definitely geared to be a bit easier as far as the alphas are concerned. But in no way, shape, or form does that mean they will be easy. Not at the higher levels, anyway. Grab everything out. And transfer it all back. I do tend to do this periodically with the feeding troughs. Also with a few of the other beasties. Reason for that being, it allows you to just condense everything. Make sure you're using most efficient sort of storage. Okay, 1, 2. Should be enough to move you close to the door by now, yeah. Probably could have done it before. No. Greenhouse and other area, or the greenhouse I suppose, is coming along quite well. Clearly didn't think that through. Just show how much of a difference it makes when you add other stuff to carrying, like to what you're carrying. Because I'm obviously not holding anywhere near as much this time as I had before. End goal is just shy of 7,000 gold ingots, I believe, just to make one rifle. So this is not going to be a rapidly done task. Come on. Actually, I might check. I don't think the Quetzal can pick up the Ankylosaur. In fact, I'm fairly certain it can't. But I will check anyway. Ark Ankylo. Ankylosaurus. New. Yeah, no. Quetzal only. Well, that's a pity. If it could have been carried by the Argentavis, then it would have sped life up considerably. Alternatively, if we had Bale active today, then we could have just put her in the saddle of the Yankee, and yeah, she could have attacked stuff as we did a flyby. I assume that tactic still works. We should find some crystal over this way, as well as more metal deposits. Alternatively, we can hit one of the other smaller mountain peaks further away. But I'd rather not go too far. Partially because this thing is so slow. Mind you, so is my ability to think today. So I guess we're on par with that. Lap, 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 lap. I don't remember it being this far away. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I think I know where I'm going. In hindsight, we probably could have gone to the island at about 75-45-ish. Would have been just as quick. And I know that there's a fair bit of resources up there. I'm going to say a lot, but I suppose that's fairly subjective. Could have sworn we had crystal up here. Am I getting my peaks mixed up? Thinking I am. I'd like to say first time for everything, but that would be a lie. Where am I thinking then? I don't know. Welcome and hello to everybody that's just joined us. Thank you very much. We might set down over here next to the trike. Get our stamina built back up. Not that we've... Oh, we're about halfway, I suppose. Actually. I'm out and around. Try and get our bearings again. Hello, Weem! How are we? Thank you very much for jumping in. It's killing a bit of time with some Ark today. Ortak, hello to you too. Wow, I'm feeling all sorts of nifty and popular now. I feel special. I have a whole 3 YouTubers at least, well, 3 streamers at least lurking in my stream. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are playing on my not quite vanilla server. No mods, but it is somewhat modified via the server manager. We are playing with all wild dinos will spawn anywhere up to level 1200. And all characters, we'll gain 100. Nathaniel Thorn, fight me? No. We'll gain 100 levels, but the level allotments are a little bit higher. No mods, Ark has come a long way. This was the game that Bale, my housemate, and I actually played when we started the channel. And we hadn't touched it in months and months and months, and we thought, what the heck, we'll come back and have a look. It's been about a year. Well, it had been about a year since we started the channel. And yeah, we were quite pleasantly surprised. Partially by the fact that it actually runs on a computer now. Honestly, I'm surprised that potato of hers can even run a word processor half the time. So you know what? We're just going to head over to some of the bigger peaks, stuff it. We'll take our chances with the scorpions and the rexes. Oh, the Quetzals are so slow. Don't think I want to go too close to that just yet. That peak there should do nicely, I believe. Yeah, that should do. Ah, thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Much appreciated. We have got the graphics turned down, incidentally, just for the sake of the stream. As far as the ability to run it at a much higher graphics level, I'm the one viewer, but that's all good. Still very, very much appreciated. Yeah, I can run the game at full max settings as long as I am just running it for myself. Or if it's just myself and Bale on the server, not streaming it. But as soon as we start to stream it, the combination of this on max and OBS just causes headaches. So it's generally easier just to turn this down. Solves problems later. Thank you very much, Nathaniel Thorn. So far, this has been my favourite day ever. Yeah, we got metal here. We should have some other stuff up here. More ruins. One thing Bale was planning on doing, well, had suggested that we do, we can probably do fairly soon now that we've got the GPS, is to basically go around and plot out where we're finding all of the ruins. I know a few other people have done that already, but personally, I'd be kind of amused to watch Bale try and do it, considering she can't read a map to save herself or a GPS. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's get rid of the unnecessary weight. Rare mushrooms aren't exactly weighing us down. We are after more metal, but we are predominantly going for crystal this run. Mainly because we can get metal from the nodes closer to our own base. There was crystal nodes closer to our own base as well, but I can't for the flippin' life of me remember where. Maybe not the redwood. I should probably put some points into this thing's speed, but it really isn't going to make a noticeable difference. As a general rule, we won't knock out anything under level 400 to tame, unless it's purely a vanity pet. We made a bit of an exception with the Quetzal, mainly because they're a pain in the ass to find half the time. The new multi-saddle flyer definitely does make taming them a lot easier, though. Had me flying, and I actually risked giving Bale the trank-loaded crossbow. She did well. I think she only shot us maybe a dozen times. In our previous... Actually, I want to say our first Let's Play of Ark, the swamp hadn't been introduced yet. And where that shadow is under that tree, round about there, I want to say, we had a large base built purely for the sake of harvesting the ores up here. And I think we actually had a big pen under the base as well, where we stored our of minis. Okay. Level 120 is easy enough. Did we drop our ankylosaur? We bloody did too. Ugh. And again. Where are we going? Up the top of the hill. I always forget how slow these damn birds are. Let's avoid the those things look all fluffy and cute and clawed, but they're a tad skittish and like to rip our skin off. Need to head out, just wanted to stop in and say, hey, much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Hey, thank you very much for joining in. It's, yeah. Hopefully see you another time. Crank that up a bit. See, one thing I will do, just because it does weigh so much, I mean, it wasn't planned. Sure it wasn't. Sure it wasn't. It looks like more planned. That's right. I won't tell anyone. Can I move with that much in me? Nope. Can I get its head? Nope. Damn it. I probably could have moved a little bit closer, but meh. Puppy dog, what are you doing? Subscribe today. Thank you very much, young Bashid. Or Bashhead. Basehead. Ha! Tiny little words on my fast screen. My apologies. Much appreciated for the sub. It's actually been a good couple of days. Okay. Just a reminder to anybody that has watched previously while Bale's been playing, and is wondering where she may be today. Bale is only able to play now and then, basically. She does work quite a lot. She's a restaurant hospitality person, in-store trainer, thingamawhatsit. Okay, so she really only gets a chance to play when she's got some scheduled time off, which isn't that often. So our apologies from myself and Bale to any that are here to watch her shenanigans. And her shenanigans are many. Is Bale my girlfriend? No. No, she's not. She's my housemate. We did start this channel together back when we were engaged. Life being as it is, things didn't go as was planned. But we are still best friends and housemates. Okay, go wait again. You. A fair bit of metal this run as well, and didn't really need to. Well, we did need to, we didn't intend to. There is one more bit of crystal just over here that I want to get. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Slowest attack in history. Doo-doo. Oh, there's 2, 3. Okay, well, let's see if we can get in the middle. Start the How to Survive series, and it's really entertaining. We really enjoyed playing it. We really did. We never finished the game. Unfortunately, partially because of the aforementioned, breakup. We did initially have every intention of coming back to it, but we did try to. It was just a bit too hard. Why am I vibrating? Oh, thank you, Vortak. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I'm feeling all the love today. Okay, question is, can the Quetzal carry it? Probably can if we get rid of these, for starters. We don't necessarily need all the meat, but it's not going to make much of a difference. Hope it helps. I'm sure it will. It's, as I said, very much appreciated. I'm definitely feeling it today. Thank you. Thank you very much. How far in are we? 40-something minutes. Oh, this is going to be a slow fight. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of that one. We can make more of them later. There we go. That was just going to take way too long if we tried flying it home encumbered. It's nothing that we can't replace quite easily. Look at how slow we are. Okay. Where are we going? If we follow that around, so we should be there-ish. There-ish? Yeah, because there's where we were harvesting the metal from to begin with. It is kind of unfortunate that I've had to turn down draw distance and everything so much. The game does look pretty stunning at maximum settings. And for those, or for anybody kind of thinking because we've turned up the player stats a bit that it's going to be a bit unfair endgame, it's really not. At the end of the day, even once we hit the level cap with the vaulted stat boosts, we're still not going to be even remotely on par with the vast increase to the dinosaur levels. So it's still going to come very much down to tactics as well as getting some really good tames on our part. I am a big one for using taming towers, taming walls, and taming pens. In fact, that's how we got the Ankylosaur as a taming pen, and we've currently got a roly-poly in the taming pen down there. Ooh. If memory serves, you're only a level 160, so you can stay up there. Got a blue coming down on our island. It's a very, fairly easy place to build your first base, I guess, down there. In there can be quite a creative spot as well. Just keep in mind, wood is very hard to come by, unless you sort of continually cross this little channel. Oh, there we go. We got beaver den spawned in. We got any more? Not as yet. Used to call those little roly-polies. Yes! That is exactly what actually made me think of them. And that's, yeah, they remind me of those. What do they call? Slaters. Well, we call them slaters here. I don't know if they get called slaters everywhere. No, no. I suppose that'll do. You're not on the ground yet. Man. Shmeh. They want to introduce a really useful creature in this game. They should introduce one that unloads your beasts. That'd be neat. Entirely impractical to try and make, but nifty nonetheless. Okay. That one. Calling them roly-polies and never figured out the name. As I said, whether Slaters are the generally known name or just, I guess, the locally sort of known one, I couldn't tell you. This one. I've really got to color code all the doodads. Actually, let's grab stuff out of here. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I know why I didn't. Because I'm silly. No, that's going to take too long. Actually, you. Landing. Okay, the metal pick. Neither of those is overly useful to us. We've got better saddles for the Scorpion already. And while I don't think we've got a better blueprint for the pick, we've actually got a bunch of better picks. So, you know, dems to breaks. Once we've unloaded these, we might go check on the roly-poly, see if it's regained enough health to be of any use to us as yet. For those of you who missed out on it, they are currently a bit bugged insofar as There's some sort of graphical glitch for them. Red mushrooms, I knew there's something else there. When they roll up into their little ball to defend themselves, and then after a while they unroll. Well, at the moment they're looking like they're unrolling, but they're not. So the more you pump into them, they're doing damage, which they shouldn't be doing, and it's just a pain in the ass. So we've got our trusty little magnifying glass to help us with the problem. Theoretically. Good word, that. Theoretically. Theoretically, I cared. Don't think that's quite how it works. Could be. Should be. Okay, you. Stick your head in the door. But don't... Didn't say close the door. Oh, really? Really? Okay. We will need more spark powder for the amount of metal that we've put in these. But that said, until that time, we should be good. A little reminder as well to anybody that does find themselves trying to do what I just did then, pick up too much, think, oh, I'll just drop one, pick one up, drop one, pick one up. You can throw them, essentially. As such. Doesn't make a huge difference, but any difference is a difference. But anything metal worth repairing at the moment? No, not really. Nope. Where is it? There. Single shot rifle's highly accurate but has a long reload time. Yeah. We need 6,545 metal ingots. That's gonna take a while. Also on our lovely to-do list today is a crapload of piping. Do you and the animals still randomly poop in this game? Yes. Yes, we do. 'Tis half the fun of the game. Pipes. So it's only that I needed the wood for. Actually, I'll grab a couple because I'll probably need to make a few. We need intake. We'll say we'll make 5 of them for now. 2 of those. Six. At this point in time, we are just guesstimating amounts. We will bring some of the stone with us, though, either way. So that we can do things on the fly. Hopefully. Okay. Trying to think of the best way to run this out. I'm actually thinking maybe from about here. In which case we could start with one of these. That could work. Well, if we put it there... No, because then obviously the pillar's going to interfere with it. Stupid me. Silly head. Actually, even here would be good. Maybe. In line with there. Now, the reason I've gone for there is for reasons. My scientific explanation. That's going to be way too high. Now, we can move it if we need to. I'm hoping we don't. Thankfully, with the pipes, we can walk through them. I think it looks like crap, but it still works. Okay, place you there. That should cover all those and any more we put through here. Is that going to be close enough to water those? I want to say yes. Incline. Wait. We can't rotate that, which shits me. Which means we need to use a thingy that we don't have again. Damn it! Place you. Okay, there it can be placed. There we go. Travarius Thomas, hello, thank you very much for jumping in and joining us. You're new? Well, welcome, welcome. Is that going to reach in? Is that going to get the water through? Is that going to cooperate? It doesn't look like it is. Yeah. Where is our Tapanjara? There he is. Up, up, and away, little birdie. Oh, yeah, no, the water is coming through. Huh, very odd. Irrigated. Irrigated. Lovely. So we have got it lined up properly. We're just trying to get our farm up to scratch on the irrigation systems. Which means we need another you. And let's place you there. Now, I will admit, this won't be the prettiest layout with all the floating pipes everywhere. I remember the good old days when I was new about 20 minutes ago. Never forget those days, never forget the days. They're important, especially in old age like mine. Okay. This should be the last bit we need for the time being. If we put it there, we'll put it there. Not irrigated through the middle. I should have brought one of the lumps of wood with me. Let's make 2 of them just to be safe. Don't tell Bale that I'm messing up her piles. She'll yell at me. I'll never hear the end of it. Actually, that's a lie. I will hear the end of it. Right about the time I threatened to not cook her dinner. Okay. To anybody that's curious, the reason there is a bit of a delay in the chat is just a result of the multi-streaming, basically. Because we are multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I am looking at incorporating Beam into that as well. Down the track sometime. Okay. Boop. Well, we should probably get all that planted up, I suppose. I mean, it's dark. It's not like we're exactly running around doing a whole lot of anything else right now. I've got to tear down that door as well, unfortunately. Actually, let's do that now too. What other games do I stream at this exact moment? None. We were streaming Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr, and then I moved that into a Let's Play scenario. Unfortunately, that's on hold for the time being. And we were recently streaming Steamhammer, which was quite fun. Grab everything out of here. Basically, this little area under here I want to close down. Yeah, we're hoping to get a few other games to stream, but for the time being, this is pretty much it. I'm actually very new to streaming. We've had the channel up and running for about a year, but the streams themselves are only very new. We didn't have the capability of doing them previously. Stardew Valley, I actually did have a Let's Play of that going for quite some time. On and off. I really enjoyed the game, but truth be told, it never really helped the channel much. It was one of those games that I think a lot of other far better role players were already doing. And I'm not a great role player. Will happily admit that. Two more. Lovely. We'll have to fire up these preserving bins very shortly. We are planning on extending an area out this way, and then up there, which will form our aviary. You. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay. We're gonna need storage boxes up there. Why did I not think of that? Ugh. Let's get rid of these pipes. What do we need for the storage box? Thatch, wood, and fiber. Fiber will be in this box. Some more wood. And some thatch. Wood. Storage. Only these can we make 2. I'm going to need more than 2. I was the one, but maybe GTA 5. I suck at it. I'm gonna bluntly say I'm really bad at it. I had an acquaintance of mine suggest it, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. Admittedly, I was also very inebriated, I believe, at the time, so it may be one that we'll take a look at and pick up sometime in the not too distant future. What did I need the stone for? I'm forgetting everything already. Bridges, crafting, thatch, farming, pipe, stone. Dino gate. That's what we needed it for. We need to replace the one we just ripped out of the wall. The last GTA that I think I actually sat down and really got into, and this is going to be somewhat sad to admit, was the original GTA when it first came out. There it is. I remember playing it when it first ever came out, and I remember the big uproar because it was, you know, a violent video game. The hell did I put that in there for? We can't let our kids play this. You're not supposed to be letting your kids play it. It's for you adults, you knuckleheads. But video games are for kids. No. Video games were for kids when they first came out. When you were all kids. And now that you're all adults, they're for you guys instead. Yeah, too far out. Go to here. Go vanity cam. There we go. So we need to turn that away. No, that away. Not quite lined up where I want it. Surprising I was good at this game. Campy Cat, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Surprisingly good at the game when I started, and around the time I stopped, I saw my first modders, and they were both girls, and they were in the middle of giving money, and I did nothing. The biggest problem I find, actually, GTA has got a very large community of girl gamers, I've noticed, and it was one that, when it was suggested to me, I think it was actually more that they were suggesting it to Bale. And I've got to say, if she could actually get into it, I think it would be quite up her alley. But, yeah, again, as I've said, she doesn't really get a chance to play a lot of games. Especially not these days. She doesn't act like it. Like, she'll go out of her way to be all like, oh, I'm a horrible gamer. She's actually not. She just doesn't play enough of anything these days to really get right into it. But no, she used to be quite the power leveling, crazy ass gamer back in the day. She and I have known each other for a decade now. Actually, a little over, I think. Okay. Even with these in place, we've still obviously got room to do a bit of expansion up here, which will be good. Although I don't really see us needing to. Realistically, there's probably more than enough space up here for us to get everything we want. It's hard to get placed in high level people, but for my luck they weren't people that went around killing. My luck with anything like that is, if there's a way for them to completely wipe me out, they will do it. These guys are cute when you level them up. I might even put him up there in the farming area. That was where I was planning on putting the dung beetles when we eventually get around to getting them. Thank you, Table. Yes, I named my beaver Table. And next beaver that I tame, I will be naming Chair. It seemed appropriate. Happy feet. Okay, these are the of manys. They are my mobile little team of something's picking on me. Let's mobilize the army. We will be adding raptors to the mix eventually, as well as a few other little beasties. What I'll often do with the of manys is I'll build them their own giant, well, not that giant, their own big pen with no roof on it. Let them all roam, set them all to aggressive, and periodically just drop stuff in there for them to eat and harvest. This is Thumbs, because he's all thumbs. I'm so original. I do think it's funny that they didn't scale the glasses to the iguanodons. Okay. I need wheat. Wheat? Doesn't sound right. Thatch. That's the one I was after. Let's start pulling these apart. Goal in here is I'm going to put a behemoth gate, probably at either end. You right, pup? Oh, you just dropped your guts. No wonder you're leaving. You'll need something to sit on table to name a dino lamp. Actually, I was planning on naming one lampshade. I told Bale off screen the other day I was going to name one, like, now that we've got table, we need chair, we need lamp and lampshade, we need air conditioner. And I actually already know which ones I'm going to name air conditioner. Figured we'd just systematically go around the room naming things. Okay. One of you. As you can see, we're not really going to have a shortage of fecal matter anytime soon. And we've got a bit of a mix of the different sizes as well. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we need 2 more stacks of thatch. And 3 more poops. Well, looky here. Thank you. And if we can help it, we'll avoid the little ones. First half the fun is the dino poop, the rest is naming dinos, so there's... Yes. Exactly. Well, this one's here, because that was the sound I made when, you know, pretending to jump on it. You know, poop machine, because, obviously. What's it? This is what's it? This is Bale's Easter Stegosaurus. What's it? Grab some of these smalls out since we've got the mediums. Two, 3, put them in there. And just throw the poop out the door, it's all good. I say 2 of them, didn't I? There we go. There we go. Met her in Miami. La 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 la. Okay, let's grab all of the seeds forever. Plant a little bit of something. The plant X is going to be pretty much wasted and useless there. But I'm going to plant one there anyway, because I can. I don't really tend to use them. What else were we in the middle of doing? I don't know. I'm sure there was something intelligent that I was planning to do. In theory. Grab all of that. As I said, we're not going to have a shortage of fertilizer anytime soon. One thing I generally do try and set up fairly early on, even if I don't have the farm plots themselves set up, is fertilizing areas. Okay. Yeah, because I really needed to grab those 2 batches of thatch when I had all the thatch down in storage. Ugh, fail source. Okay, keep a water skin up here because reasons. Let's grab all the fertilizer out. Split one. Thwack. Yeah. Okay. These are mediums, aren't they? Unless they've changed them. It's been ages since I've played. Nope, they're mediums, good. Oh shit, what did I just plant? Savo root and citronelle. Long grass. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Pick the seed. I don't think there's any other mediums that we needed, was there? Well, let's leave these two blank for now, anywho. They're all narco berries. Now, none of these are getting the greenhouse effect currently, but they will eventually. We will be putting a roof over the structure. Just a little heads up for everybody that is new to the channel as well. Sometime every hour and a half to 2 hours, I do get up and go for a bit of a leg stretch because, well, my chair hurts my ass after about that length of time. So sometime in the next probably 5-10 minutes, actually once I've got all these planted up, I think, I am going to go for said leg stretch. Please note, I will be back in just a couple of minutes. And as I whinge about pretty much every stream, I need a new chair. I'll get one eventually. There we go. So we got Stim, Mijo, Azul, Tinto, Amar. Amar. I wonder how many people have done that. All the people. Yeah, that's everything we've got here. And what have we got left? 2 plots there. And 2 there. Fairly certain there is another medium, isn't there? Get a beanbag chair. I actually can't. I'm supposed to have ridiculously solid back supporty type things. Just old damage. That being said, I love beanbag chairs. I was considering converting my table, to be honest, into a standing desk. I was either going to have it as a set standing desk, or maybe one that I could convert back and forwards. Didn't I put... Oh, no. I got nothing. Wow, you're carrying a lot of crap. Don't really need that currently. They're not exactly hard to come by. I keep going too far down. Yeah, I thought we had more fiber. How are you guys going? Oh man, I'm not going to get this long neck rifle for ages. For ages. Probably going to have to do at least a couple more runs up the mountain. Actually, you know what? Truth be told, I think I'd rather get that area up here finished first anyway. Okay, how many extra bits do we need? Whoa! I think that's a bit bugged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Streaming a beanbag chair, you could barely see the top half of the head and then just streaming like normal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to need more than that eventually. But we'll get that many to start off with. Oh, okay. I was just thinking, I built a couple of sloped corner pieces. I couldn't for the flippin' life of me remember where they were. But they are in one of the food bins. Up there. Oops, shit. No, 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 no following me. Stay there, fiddlesticks. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those ones can go away. Grab some more flint. Clearly, I had those proportions wrong. Just thinking, I don't know how well, actually, a beanbag chair, one of the ones you could sink right into, would go here. For half the year, our temperature's like well and truly over. Where are we? 35 to 40 Celsius. Which is unpleasant, to say the least. W. I don't want to make too much in advance, just because of the resource requirements. Okay, you can hold all the spark powder for now. There we go. Now, the way this was going to work is that I was going to square things off here. Which means that there. Oh, crap. And that'll leave me one short. Of course it will. Yeah. Structures, greenhouse, one wall. How many of these can we make? Yeah, 10's a good start. I really want that rifle, but every time we make stuff, we're just moving further and further away from being able to have it. Bollocks. Come on. I used to get thoroughly spoken to by Bale with my building designs. I'm shocking for just putting up big, ugly, square or rectangular buildings. They're functional. They don't look pretty. But they do what they're meant to do. So, this time around, actually I did it on the center as well, but this time around I'm starting to try and at least make things, I don't know, look nice or something. Probably should have made some more ceilings while I was there. Which way do we want to do these? Going across that way? Or lengthways? I think lengthways. Whee! Yeah. And this was a perfect example of making too many. Bloody hell. Because this will only go to there. That'll go there. Okay. Well, in that case, where can we put... Okay. Remember the first time I broke one of those, I had my headphones turned right up. And I just shattered one of those, and my ears were ringing so badly afterwards. Woo, I can make a whole one. I should play the game Kindergarten. Actually, we were discussing that one. It is on the to-get list, but it's actually on the to-get list for Bale specifically to play. Because that will be freaking hilarious. I have an odd sense of humor. Sometimes I find things insanely funny. Other times I've got no humor whatsoever. And Bale's of the sort of assumption, probably correctly, shit, that I probably won't find as much humor playing that as I would watching her play it. God damn it. You. I have an extra one of them. How do I have an extra one of them? No, no, no. Damn ya. Fly me to the moon. No, just get up the damn thing. Bloody bird. Fine. I won't then. Ha. Couldn't have stopped me. Oh, maybe you could have. Actually, you know how to do it, the Quetzal. We need to work on your stamina. One thing I do like about the Quetzal quite a lot is the fact that in flight, you can get off and just stand in the Quetzal. It's brilliant. That was probably meant to go over there, truth be told. Why? You're certainly the right one. No. It used to be one over, didn't it? How the hell am I going to pull this off? I know how I'm going to do it. Oh, shit. Come on, birdie. Ka-thunk. Nope, 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 nope. I really need to build the aviary, and I really need to get all these little guys out of here. Oh, my apologies, guys. Let's grab you. Before we can build any more stuff, get off the damn bird. Thank you. We need cementing paste. Which means we're going to have to hit this dam. What level are you, beaver? Oh, you're only 40. Never mind. I was getting all worried and stuff. Why'd you... Oh, that's right. I was supposed to be collecting hide. I started collecting pelts for bale as well. Ooh. Probably do some fishing. Yeah, that should keep us occupied for a little while. Is there any others? That's a big ass fish. Hello. Meh. Some of the saber-toothed salmon can get huge. They barely fit in the river. It's brilliant. Need some more standard arrows. We should probably repair our torch as well. We need more stone. Okay. Well, we know we need some more ceilings anyway. What am I short on? Crystal already. Oh, balls. Well, that's gonna suck end. Have you been hearing about Trump's doings here in America? On and off. Honestly, I sort of try not to pay too much attention to much of anything. We have a lot of issues on this side of things. I don't know. Truth be told, I don't even know who's in charge of my country right now. That's how much attention I pay to politics. I had this argument just before. I can't jump up there by myself. Stop trying to convince myself that I can. X for full stop. No, 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 don't land. Just get off the damn bird. Oh, is that the one we want? Yes, that was the one we wanted. Oh, crap. As much as the Ankylosaur would be the most sensible way to go and get the rest of the resources we need for this, I might just do it by hand, just for the sake of speeding things along. Bowler. Glass. Whee! Clunk. Media makes a little any country. I want to stop hearing about how I'm doomed and hear about other countries. It's actually kind of funny that I think even in other countries, America gets that sort of treatment as well. For quite a long time there, trying to find out anything locally was damn near impossible, because all we could hear about was what was happening over there. Okay. Yeah, see, you'll see it's up and moving about. Well, it's there. But if you look at it, its health is as low as hell. So we're going to have to wait for the health to get right up again before we can start trying to trank it. Realistically, that should still be rolled up. That being said, we may find a better one, or at least one in a better condition, while we're out and about. Okay. Talking about out and about, though, I am going to go for a super quick leg stretch. We've been at it for marginally under 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes roughly, which means I've been parked in this seat and streaming for the better part of 3 hours, 3.5 hours, somewhere around there. Anyway, I'll be back in just a few moments, guys. Please don't go anywhere. Now let's see if I go yoink, 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 and then hit. And I'm back. Okay, everything's still running lovely. Let's get Ugly Cam back up and running, which will be that one. Haha. Okay, sorry about the delay. I had to convince my cat that she did not, in fact, need me to open her another whole sachet of food. That the entire sachet of food that she's got sitting in her bowl is more than sufficient. I still don't think she believes me. That said, she's about 100 years old, so... Okay. What did I say I was going to do? I'm going to go and try and get some more crystals so we can finish off that area. Some more cementing paste would be good. Expecting you to be jump scared? I jump scare way too easily, personally. Look at the size of this frickin' fish! Hello, fishy! You're a biggin! Okay, on our list to get as well is also... We want a Spino, or Spino, and a dire bear. Dire bears are probably my favourite of the medium-sized in-game beasties. I'm just worried our Quetzal won't have the health required to get it into the taming pen. Oh crap. Nope, 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 nope. Nasty little sods. Sometimes you can jump scare, and other times I'm a beast and don't get scared. Actually, yeah, that's probably a more accurate way of putting it. When I do jump scare, we're talking screams and, you know, freaks the hell out. Well, not screams, but freaks the hell out. But when I don't, yeah. I will say one thing about the... this. Tapanjara. It's not great if you want to do stationary fighting. Oh, hell no. We're out. There's too many beasts. We had a few more coming up to join the fray. Oh, sugar. We're running out of stamina real quick, so let's try and find somewhere safe-ish to put down. This section of beach I would rarely ever call safe-ish, but it'll do for now. Bear with me, I just had to grab an ice pack as well while we were on our break. There we go. Oh, we're still poisoned, that's why. I did something to my leg on the weekend, and it really doesn't like me. Yes, I get it, it's fatigued. It's not poisoned anymore though, which is lovely. Oh, bloody dillos now. Love cats, mine's sleeping with me right. Yeah, I've got 2. Well, yeah, we've got 2 cats and a dog. Right, the dog is currently sooking somewhere. We've got a really ancient grey Persian cross. Ooh, red drop. We haven't had one of them for a while. Yeah, really ancient grey Persian cross. I think she's like 16 or 17. And then we've got just a little... She'd actually be a long head, but she's fairly medium length head. Mottled, bloody 2-year-old, 3-year-old thing. We call her Monster. Okay. I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Hunting crystal. That's right, we're hunting crystal. Okay. If you do want a good aerial, like small aerial mount in this game, I do suggest the Tapanjara. Mainly because it does have awesome control. And one advantage is that you can knock it out, or you can stop it with a bowler. That cat is a real bit. It's alright, she certainly thinks she's in charge of everything. Mind you, the dog also thinks she's in charge of everything, so... she doesn't move around too much these days, so... Well, that is quite cute. She goes through... Like, she started acting up really weird for a while there, so... You know, we thought we'd look it up and... Went and got her checked out. And it turns out she's actually starting to go senile. And she has periods of time where it's almost like she forgets how old she is, and she goes into what we call full kitten mode. And she'll just run around like mad for a good 10-15 minutes. Is that all I got? Yeah. She'll run around like mad for a good 10-15 minutes, and then she just sort of stops as if to go, oh, what the hell was I thinking? What level are you? 160. Oh, did the pussycat just attack you, puppy dog? They heard me talking about him. For some reason, most of the roly-polies I'm coming across are around the 160 mark. Actually, we should be able to get some crystal from up the top here. Kind of unimpressed with that loot drop we just got, because I'm fairly certain I can... Oh, well. Yeah, 611. And yet I can already make 1087. We are going to be relying very heavily on Ascendant and Mastercraft tier armor to make ourselves a little less squishy later in the game. Well, even now, really. Okay. Can we harvest up here safely? Probably not, but we're going to anyway. One thing I would have loved to have seen in this, was cats running around like mad means you're shitting air and referring to stop. Now male cat ran away. When ours does it, it just means she's going crazy. Yeah, I've always thought, especially with some of the bigger dinosaurs, the non-saddled ones, I'm sorry, the non-platformed ones, just ones this size, there should be something where you can attach a torch. We're going to need a damn sight more crystal than that. Oof. Drop you. And transfer you over. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my cats. I think I spend more time talking to them than anybody else. I remember one of my old housemates, the old Grey and her used to have huge screaming matches. And I'd get home and she'd be like yelling out at the cat, and the cat would be squawking back at her, and she'd turn around to me, "Your cat's crazy. You're the one arguing with a frickin' cat." What can we drop? Lighten the load a bit. That. There's green. We need to go this way. Okay, this is going to be slightly slower progress. Actually. Damn it. I always put my drink on the wrong side of me. 3-step process to get it back. Excuse, guys. Okay. I meow at my cat and she meows back. Yeah, our old one does that. Our young one is really, really quiet. On the rare occasion she does make noise, it is the cutest, most weird sound that I've ever heard come out of a cat. She used to meow a bit more, and she used to purr quite loudly, but now she's just got one of those super silent purrs. You've pretty much just got to be holding her to your face on the rare occasion that she whips it out. And yet, as of the old one, you can hear her purring from the other room. There's our platform. Let's sit down here for a moment. Okay, this is the only thing we've done so far in the Redwood, is put down this single platform and the 2 sap taps. Just so we can do a bit of fishing. We were talking about expanding on this a bit later. And away we go. That yellow drop. Pretty sure that yellow drop's going to be in the crossroad of the river. Could be mistaken. If it is, we won't even attempt to try and get it. Mind you, it'll be gone by the time we get there anyway. Slowly moving. Actually, incidentally, I did post a cute picture of one of my cats on Twitter just before I started streaming. I go through phases where I just all of a sudden swamp Twitter and YouTube with pictures of my cats and the dog. If you are interested in following me on Twitter or Facebook, please feel free to click the links below. Once again though, thank you to everybody that has joined in on the stream. It's never quite as much fun without Bale. She makes things all sorts of crazy. Usually tries to get me killed at least 2 or 3 times as well. Varying degrees of success. Well, she doesn't actually do it on purpose. Okay. Actually, that might not be in the crossroads of the intersection of the river. We might be able to get it. Please don't be anything too nasty around it. I wouldn't mind finding another alpha. That would go down really well right about now too. You nasty sodding thing. Should have known that would happen. In fact, I believe I did know that it would happen, and I did say something to that extent. Raptor. Pretty sure all girls try to get you killed a couple of times in your life. Yep. Yep. She's been trying for the last 10 years. In-game and out. What do we got? Raptor. Gallimimus. Was that a Gallimimus? It might have been a Thruzizidron. Oh no, Gallimimus. Hey, what level's that one? I am... Oh, yep, okay. I am looking for a higher level Tapanjara. Because reasons. When we tamed this one... Oh, we got a thief down there. Yeah, maybe we might not... yeah, when we tamed this Tapanjara, it was purely because it was the first time we'd seen one. It was exciting. So it was a lower level tame than we would have otherwise gone for. Now that we know it's a brilliant bird... Well, bird. Now that we know it's a brilliant bird, I do want more of them. Oh, and incidentally... Yeah, Bale says to say hello to everybody. She's currently on her lunch break. And by lunch break, I mean it's 5 PM, but yeah. And by lunch, I mean she left that in the fridge, so I ate it. Holy crap, is that an even bigger one? Or is that the same one? Might be the same one. If you do want nifty blueprints and stuff, especially for saddles it seems to be, then I suggest you do some fishing. Just watch out for those asshole birds. I purposely had to design the fishing box down the other end so that they couldn't get to me in it. Okay. Still burning away. Though it is running out quite quickly. And is that full? No, I just didn't hit it properly. Okay. Righty-o then, that's that done. Now what do we need? We have need for one more sloped roof. Still can't believe that. We destroyed those spare two, and it turns out we needed one more. Okay, structures, greenhouse, one sloped roof. And the rest are ceilings. We should have some more standing torches. We do indeed. Do I have a batch of 2? I do not. 3 will do. Yeah, put one back. Okay. We haven't got enough to repair anything, do we? $3.99. No, not quite. We also need more oil. We're going to have to get fuel going so that we can start running the fabricator. Get the industrial cooker and the grill. Grinder. There we go. Strange. We're taking a much slower approach to the game than Bale and I normally would. Hello! Go to sleep. Are you... Have you got your head stuck in... Is that lined up? Ugh. Near enough. Near enough. So we're going to need actual wall pieces along there. So you know what? I'm going to get up on the roof to do this. Otherwise, we're going to lose too many bits. Okay. Oh, good. I will admit, I was half expecting that to all come crashing down on me. Oh, sugar. We might have to put the Quetzal up a bit higher. Actually, even better. Oh, how did I not notice I hadn't done that yet? I was not sure I was going to stick that landing. Oh, you nasty sodding thing. I'm going to have to build the extra wall sections first. How's the frame rate going? It's dropped down to about 50. Ew. We haven't dropped any, have we? In 2.25 hours, we've dropped a whole 22 frames. I think I can handle that. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's put him here anyway, keep it out of the way. Lovely. Structures, greenhouse. What do we need? More flippin' crystal. Of course we need more crystal. We always need more crystal. Itchy. Itchy. Put you this end. Might seem a bit superfluous lighting it now, but it saves me having to remember to light it later. What do we got left in here? Just fertilizer. Wonderful. Are you guys coming? Fruitlings already. They shouldn't be fruitlings already. I may have that turned up. Probably do. It would make sense for me to. How's our roly-poly going? Hopefully it hasn't despawned yet. Tag, you're it. You moving? Nope. I'm hoping the steel walls in here should be enough as well for us to tame one of the Thursdays. No, I can't pronounce it. Big, tall, feathery looking thing with claws. You're one of those little thieves, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go get some cooked meat. I've got to decide what I'm doing with those big behemoth gates. I'll probably just build one of them straight away. Sharpshooter. I've had a bit of practice. I'm a lot better with the crossbow than I am with the actual rifles. Have I learnt the behemoth gates? I don't know if I have. Yeah, behemoth. Oh, this is the smithy. Okay. One thing that I'm still undecided on is whether or not we're going to add any custom levels. We may end up doing so a little bit down the way. Yeah, crapload more of everything. At the moment, I think we can go up to level 100. But we do have the ability to add more. Bale's gonna be pissed that all this stuff is gone. But what can you do? You cannot tell her. Let her find it herself. Won't make her any less pissed. Just means I won't necessarily be right here when she finds out. We're still got to bring over enough to do the bloody door itself. And I think we want 2 of these. I'm trying to decide whether or not to add a... I suppose we can start off by making the gate. Trying to decide whether or not to add an aqua pen. We probably will. But if so, where? More stone. Of course there's more bloody stone needed. Stone. Wonderful. So grab both of them. Put them back. One thing I will probably do is make a few of these stone foundations. I don't tend to use them a lot, but I have a feeling they may come in handy in this instance. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I do use them quite a lot, but I don't tend to use them for their intended purpose. Anybody who's seen me do my construction type things as far as walls are concerned would know that I'm ridiculously wasteful. We'll have a look at it from outside, though. One of the reasons I don't like placing the fence foundations and building a wall that way is you end up with very uneven tops. But as you can see, the tops of my walls are very even. Downside is, every now and then, you've got to patch things up. Speaking of patch things up, can I get one of these in the back? I can. Wonderful. Oh, and another one there. That is the other one there. Yeah. Oh, focus. Focus, Jester. Do what you came to do, and then come and wreck stuff. Especially considering there's so much stuff here still to deal with. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get a good look at it this way. That could work. So there's a gap over that side I'll have to fill. Yeah. The old Sarkos. Yeah, that could work. Only a little bit of a hole to fill here. I don't like that it's floating. Ooh, it's floating there too. Hannibal would not be happy. Yeah, they're not bad when it comes to water transport. As awesome as they look, though, I find they don't tend to make the greatest of the water mounts. Their attack vector is quite small. So let's zoom in. Now, these will lock to the gates, but I don't want it to in this instance. That might work. Maybe. Let's go build some walls. Actually, let's put the gate in the middle. Need to build a few of these. I must have gotten really tired or really slack when I was building those walls. Hate holes in the walls. That's windows, that's walls. Let's start with 5 of them. And we'll bring the rest of the stuff with us. Is that where I want it? Or is that how I want it? That's better. Okay. Um... Damn it. Is that going to sit in the right place? No, it's not. Although, if we put a second one behind it, no, it'll still be too much of a gap. It'll be noticeable, even from a distance, which isn't good. That'll cause an overlay in the wrong direction. But... yeah, nope. Not happy with that either. Okay, be glad I'm only placing a couple of sections. You guys missed out on the chaos of me putting the rest of the damn thing in place. Well, most of you guys did. Except for the ones of you who were here for it. In which case, my apologies. Okay. Really hard to build in vanity view with these bits, which is unfortunate, because it's probably the best view to do these sorts of things in. Yeah, that comes too far out. How the hell am I going to match that up? Which means there's no... that's why. There's no foundation under this end. That one's free hanging. Okay. That actually explains quite a lot. We might be able to do it this way. As stated, wasteful when it comes to building walls. It is what it is. Ah, I thought they were actually married up. Turns out they weren't. Which means I'm probably going to hate it from the outside. I do a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not going to force you guys into... well, not forcing you guys to watch it anyway. But I'm not going to do it while you guys are sitting there trying to be entertained by my crap. There we go. Of course it won't. Can I get an angle in there? Do I have these angles? I do have these angles. Yeah, spin that around. I think that's the one I want. Damn it, it wasn't. There we go. Lovely. As I said, I'm not happy about it floating, but you do what you do. Have we got any meat in this? We do. So looking at this, we can also get away with putting some herbivores in this room as well. This should put us overweight very shortly. Yeah. If I do build an aqua pen, what I might do is extend from this wall down and out into the water, beaver den. Build a bit of an aqua area around here that'll match up with the other side of the cave. Actually, there's another one over there. And that way we can let the sarcos and any other quasi-water beasties roam around. We'll probably put the turtle in there with them. We need to go and hit up those beaver dams though. Thatch. Stone. And fibra. Ooh. We wanted meat, didn't we? Wonder if there's any beavers at those dams. Wasn't there a glitch in Skyrim where you swam on land? I'm honestly not entirely certain. I played Skyrim for a bit, but in all honesty, it got really boring really fast for me. Most of the Elder Scrolls games tend to do that. I enjoy them. I really like the theory behind them and the lore, but the actual gameplay itself, for some reason, just gets on my nerves after a while. Actually, one of the games that I was streaming to begin with was Elder Scrolls Online. I was a beta player for that way back in the day. And then once I got the ability to stream, a friend of mine, another YouTuber by name of Ninjas, actually got me to try it again. I enjoyed it again for a while, but as is the case with all Elder Scrolls games, it just bored me. I know. It's just a thing. Why is there a parasaur out there? Maybe we can convince it to go and play with the sharks. Can I get these last couple of bits before I become over-encumbered? Apparently so. Fell a bit short. I don't even know if it's in range. You can see the arrow splashing a bit in front of it, so... yeah, I think it might be just out of range. Okay, put that away. Actually, what do I need for a chair? Furniture. Whatever it was I needed, I had it. Why do you need a chair, Jester? 'Cause reasons. Okay. I'll put the damn bow away. Thank you. Okay. Hmm? Thank you. There we go. Exactly where I wanted it. Need a chair because I already have a table. Exactly. Exactly. Now I wish to do some fishing. Let's really hope that the beaver that belongs to this den is either dead or long gone. Or I'm in a lot of trouble. Because in the water they move way faster than we do. Huzzah. No beaver on our butt. Nope. Lovely. You. Okay. We got a few beaver dams over here. Mind you, we got a few beavers as well. Okay. I wonder if we can get the croc up there in time. They do move at a decent speed even on land. But as I said, the biggest problem I have with them is they've got a very limited attack area. It's pretty much exactly smack bang in front of them. Hey, ruins. I haven't been to these ones yet. Oh, come on. If you vanish as soon as I get there, I'm going to be pissed. A blueprint for an ascendant pike. Well, it's a pity we can already make better. Again. As a general rule, I'll try and keep, for stuff like the pikes, I'll often try and keep 2 blueprints of everything. That would be cool if you could attack with its tail too, yeah. Like a whip attack. Yeah, I'll try and keep 2 of most high tier type blueprints. Or at least, how do I say it? Basically, I'll keep 1 at my main base. And then if we build a base elsewhere, I'll try and have 1 of everything there as well. Just in case anything goes wrong. The turning circle on these guys is pretty horrific as well. Are there any more things chasing us? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We've got crap all carrying weight. Okay. Starting to get dark. No! Wow, it got dark quick. And as you can see, they attack very slowly as well. Oh, bloody hell. Stupid, useless attack radius. There we go. Why are you not eating? Yeah, no, there we go. Okay, let's see what level these beavers are. If I can spot the damn things. They're only a little one. Okay, let's cross our fingers that the other one's only small too. Where is it? It did have a partner, we saw it. There it is. One of the reasons we're going after the beavers, besides the fact that we want the beaver dam, is because we need the pelts so that we can make some snow gear. There we go. Oh, I know why it was so hungry, because I was in the water. It seems they can't eat while they're in the water. I don't know if that's the way it's meant to be. Okay. I don't see any more. Okay, let's get him unhungry, hey? I'm feeling sorry for him. No wonder. He's got crap all carrying weight because all of his points have gone into his friggin' food. Wow. How's this guy not eaten everything out of our base? Yeah, that's insane. I'm thinking I'm going to have to put a lot more other meat into him. Yeah. Have a dodo. Okay, you know you're a failure as a crocodile when it takes you 2 hits to kill a dodo. There's the other one. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, don't open the damn gate. Ugh. Look at them smiles. Everything we want's out of there. Yeah, to light the lights back up in here. Balls. It will be considerably easier when we've actually got electricity running. Okay. I don't think we're going to need to worry about cementing paste again for a little while. Okay, that's our first one out. Yeah, most of these multicolored, like anything that's not the light blue, I pretty much found by fishing. Not across the board, but for the most part. Got everything here. Yeah, Bunny eggs. Because it's Easter. Okay. Another drink. Remember, never overdo it with energy drinks. They're bad for you. Okay. Who do I want? What are we going to go hunting? I feel useless not hunting something. We'll take the Tapinjara. Or Tapajara. And let's go and try and find ourselves a Spino. As you chug one down, yeah. Yeah. Just saying, use in moderation. Trust me, heart attacks are not pleasant. Is that? There's an iguanodon. We should probably be hunting for insects, actually. Right, wasn't I going to go scorpion hunting earlier? I know I meant to. Doo-doo. That's right, we've still got to catch a no-horn as well. They're new since I last played. This thing. That's the... That one. Therizinosaurus. See, it's easy enough to say when I'm looking at it. Was I getting chased by something? No. I suppose we could try and go hunt snails. You get a bit of chitin out of them, or chitin, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it. Seems to be very much a potato sort of thing for many people. Oops, snakes. I ain't got time for snakes. That's it. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. We're doing a little bit more construction. I was talking about it before. I meant to build it before, and I completely forgot. We're going to set up a kill box. Reason I generally use these is for resource harvesting. Mainly because you do get beasties with much higher ability to harvest certain resources than what we have. The hell am I even going? This way. Yeah. So if you were to fill up a box with a whole bunch of saber-toothed tigers, or the saber-toothed cats, for example, by memory you're going to end up with a lot more hide and chitin and pelts if you just drop stuff in there and let them take care of it. That's if memory serves. It is entirely possible that memory may not serve. And if that is the case, then my apologies. I am thinking, though, that we're not going to build the kill box on our island. That's going to start getting very overcrowded very quickly. So we might actually put it over here. Maybe. I may also change my mind and put it, like, right here or something. And, of course, this is going to use up a crap ton of our metal again. Reason it's got to be metal is certain creatures now damage stone. Which I was unaware of until my taming tower got munted. Why are you flying around in my house? Let's go for 9 of these. We don't need that. We need one of these. One of these. One of these. And... let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 11 plus 12. 23 of those. That'll give us walls too high. Should I go 3? Should probably go 3 high, actually. So let's add another 12. And there goes all of our decent resources again. But that happens. And we will get it all back. Eventually. Slowly. Yeah. Red mushrooms don't need to be in there. What are they doing in there? So got a decent amount of spark powder floating around. And we've got a few narcotics here and there. Teehee. Where's Gummy? Yeah. Oh, balls. Almost tapped out our maximum carrying weight. I don't want to put it over on that little island. I did consider it, but I'll never be able to get it flat. I want to make the base of this thing flat, entirely out of metal. Maybe over here. It's going to create a bit of a non-spawning radius. But that's not really a problem. At least not for me. The other side of it is too, though, we don't want it too far away from where we're going to be catching the creatures. So this might actually be a horrible position. One thought I did have for it, there is a cave down this way. And the cave is in a canyon. Could always block off part of the canyon. No. No, that won't work. I mean, it would, but no. Would work, but it's not what I want. Where to put it? Where to put it? Somewhere that's not going to create issues. Stuff that we actually want to spawn. Right there. That could work. No, no, that tap and jar. Damn it. Hey, buddy. We don't want it somewhere where ridiculously big critters can get in and munt us, which rules out heading down that way too far. Ow. And we got another beaver den, incidentally. Which means there should be another beaver there somewhere. Actually, you know what? No, we're just going to put this back over near our island. Stuff it. We're going to put the of manys in there, I think. For now. At least a few of them. Problem with the of manys is we've jacked up their health, not their melee. They were supposed to run as interference when the things hit the fan. Yeah, just here, I think. Let's get this done. We've got to make sure that it starts on one of the higher points, but not so high that we won't be able to build all the pieces. Size-wise, that really should be all we need. Oh, hello, monster. If you're in here, then it must be getting close to food time. Because you're not nearly as annoying and persistent as the other one is. I'm going to have to put a spectator platform on this thing. I will say, Bale loves her Ark-based gladiatorial beastie fights. Am I after Q? Can walk in and out. We can. Ooh, we can mostly walk in and out. Lovely. The ramps used to be really annoying. I'm inclined to say they're even worse now. Okay. Level 1047, okay. Might go for 6. Realistically, we weren't using the of many's all that much. We tend to stop using them much once we start getting larger critters. And they often become more of a liability later on than anything else. Is there still... There is still a snail in there. Wonderful. Means we can test it out. Nope, 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 nope. Come back here. Now, these guys aren't the best option, realistically, to put in here. Because they're predominantly meat harvesters, if memory serves. And face it, we don't need more meat. We really don't. Meh. Okay. Get your head back in the hole. Wonderful. So we want to start bolstering melee damage now. Aggressive. Aggressive. Oops. Okay, you, at this point in time, you seem to be the head hunter. Yeah, I take that back. They're all aggressive. Brilliant. Let's see if this works. Oh, my apologies, guys. Once again, just a little bit of a reminder, I'm getting a bit crook at the moment, a bit sick. Hey. I wonder. Oh, my goodness. Maybe we won't be getting rid of this little critter. I'm starting to think we need to build a bigger farm for these guys, actually. Gonna go to bed, join next stream if I can. Not a problem. Thank you very much for joining. Just as a rough sort of estimate, we generally, like, I started the stream late today. We generally try and aim for roughly 1 AM and 1 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT plus 10, if memory is correct. But yeah, if you haven't already, please, probably best suggestion would be follow one of my social media doodads. I try and give at least a little bit of notice on them as to when I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, which one's up? That one. Yeah, it's really not letting me pick it up. That's alright. Need to find out if it does work as cementing paste. I would assume it does. Question is, does it degrade? No. Okay, that did add a separate thing there. 302. Structures. Metal. Yep, it does count as cementing paste in the total quality or quantity at the end. We're gonna have to rethink what we were doing. We're gonna have to rethink it very, very much. Okay. I'm going to increase the size of that little pen. 6. That'll give us 2, 3, 4, 5 should do, actually. Okay. I have a feeling those snails are going to become Bale's best friend. Well, up there with them. Okay. There. We need 2 and a door. That'll get us started. See, what time is it now? 6:10 p.m. Very long day so far. Very long indeed. Ugh. Actually, do I really need more? Probably. This one will only build 2 blocks high. And obviously we're only making it out of stone. And at the end of the day, if something was to attack and we lose the snails, it's not a huge issue. They respawn elsewhere. Admittedly, after a bit of time, they will actually probably despawn from our taming, well, our collection pen. When that happens, it'll just be a case of, well, we'll get some more. Now that we know that they're all sorts of nifty and stuff. Why does that sort of stuff always seem to happen? If it hadn't, we would have had enough to finish the job. But no. No. You're not getting out of there, buddy. We need a friggin' ramp. We got one? Apparently not. I do want them. We only want one of them. Yeah. Split one. Split one. Do have a little bit of an idea for the ceilings. I don't overly want to put an actual roof on this thing. But I have got a little bit of an idea. Okay. Sure enough. Okay. Ah, crap. That's right. I'll use the Quetzal to remove them. Okay. We have got enough to make another one. Look at the snail goo. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Actually. I wonder how many of these I can make. Okay. Yeah. It's going to look a bit odd, but it will partially close in the top. And hopefully keep them a little bit protected and just make the building look a little bit different. If you need to transport large amounts of wood, the beavers are the way to go. It weighs less in their inventory, is essentially how it works. Okay. Please note, that's very rough, essentially. I'm aware that's not actually how it works. You in there. Here, Quetzal. Does anybody else read Quetzal and just get hungry? Speaking of hungry. Still many hours until eating time. You prick of a bird. It's being obstructed. I wonder what by. Come here, you. Okay, that could work. What damaged it? How odd. Shit. Hello, little kitty. Ah! She just licked my leg. That was obscure. She doesn't usually do that sort of thing. You really must be hungry. Oh, you friggin' butthead of a bird. We don't want to get hit by anything this close to all of our beasts. Or they're all just going to go nuts and try and kill it. You're on my desk? Where's he get? You must be hungry. You never get up on the desk anymore. Don't you be stepping on the keyboard. You kidding? You gotta be kidding me. A little bit short. Okay, that should be plenty of room for a couple of snails, right? Admittedly, it'll only get us a little bit of cementing paste compared to hitting the beaver's dens. But it's a little bit more than we would have otherwise, right? And in this case, it's rather renewable. Between that and the kill box, we should be good. Incidentally, we've still got to test out the kill box. So let's quickly do that. Actually, you know what? I will do that shortly. We're now 3.5 hours in almost. I'm going to quickly go and feed this critter before she decides to jump up and cause some more havoc. And yeah, I'll have another quick leg stretch. So please bear with me. I'll be back very shortly. Hey guys, sorry about the wait. Beasts are fed. What are we doing? We're testing the kill box. Let's go with... Actually, we might take the Pterodon, or Pteranodon. It doesn't have the same sort of carry weight, but it is fast. And we're only going to go for something small. Whee! Small, but something worth grabbing. Whee! I love doing that. Does chew through your stamina, though. Actually, we should probably re-equip the bowler before we forget. Ooh, I forgot to put all the stuff back. Okay. Let's find ourselves a snail. I'm probably going to bring this up to about a 4-hour stream today. I was thinking about going longer, but at the end of the day, there's another snail. Actually, can we pick this up with this? Yes, we can. I was thinking about going longer, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be streaming again for those that are interested in about 6 or 7 hours, which will put it at a roughly sort of 12:30, 1 a.m. my time. And I still have some humaning to do in the meantime, including trying to find a new game to record. We have been playing and recording Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr, which I'm very much enjoying, but the game is in a very early alpha build, and as a result, the bugs are a bit much sometimes. Things are taking a lot longer to load in now, aren't they? Hello, of minis. Yep, oh, they're chomping at the bit for this. Ah, wrong side of the wall. Let's try that again. Sorry guys, just teasing. And that's how Killbox works. Why aren't they harvesting it though? They should be harvesting. Well, that kind of defeated the purpose. Let's try another one. I'm wondering if it's because they weren't set to roam. Maybe. Maybe they just don't like snails. We'll just go for something locally. You'll do. We'll go for the Ovi just because they don't fight back. We want to get this over and done with fairly quickly just to test it that it is actually working. And that I didn't just do this all for nothing. Oh, sugar. Why are you out here? think someone wanted a bit of the action. You stay in your box. I know it's not a box yet, but it will be. Oh, now it's me whacking the mic. My apologies. Urgh. Why is you not working? Did it work this time? It seems to have. Are they in range of that food trough? They're not. Crap. Well, that's something we're going to have to remedy too. Why can't things just work? I mean, it's not like food troughs are hard to make, but it's not the point. See? Storage. More wood and some metal. There's only 7 there and I need 8. Okay. Are you guys all going? You're pretty much out of spark powder, so I'll move you into you. Yep, you're out of it too. There we go. You can go in there as well. And that should see most of that get done. Most. Who's got the most gooey meat? Used to be you, but we took a lot of you out. Okay. There we go. Everything in there's now within range. Go try that again. No, 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 no. I could be mistaken, but I think the Master Chops also helps with some harvesting issues, doesn't it? Listy. Yeah. They're hungry, alright. Now, theoretically, they should have eaten the corpse. Go on, out of the way. Ugh. Move. Move. No, don't even. Oops. Oh, why the hell are you guys out here again? I'm gonna have to set you to passive. Oh, damn it. I really don't want them on passive. Just in case they get attacked. Which does happen. Downside to having them on roam is the fact that, besides the fact they keep blocking the damn door. Duh. You. Get out of the way. Okay. Let's try and glitch our way out of this. There we go. Oh, really? Hello, Hannibal. How are we? Yes, yes. It's been a very good day. We had some visitors earlier, which helped us out quite marvelously. And now we're stuck in a nest of our armadillos. Ugh. Okay, let's get our torch back. Yeah. Fertilized eggs. Let's go see if we can hatch ourselves some dillos. Why not? Really not in the mood to pay that much attention to it, to be honest. But we could. Grab some wood. Damn it, too much wood. Not used to handling that much wood. Off to the shop, need bread and cheese. That's alright, that's alright. Oh, crap. Nothing's following? Nope. Yeah, let's put these down. Apparently it's still too cold. Won't be too cold if I put them in the pot. You really don't want to start doing too much in the way of breeding and stuff until you've got much more temperature controlled rooms. Yeah, they need a lot of heat. Oh no, there we go, incubating. It'll only take 7 hours, 23 minutes, and 52 seconds. I don't think so. Let's just put them in the fridge. They will spoil in 79 days, 23 hours, or that's 79 weeks. Who knows? Either way, we're not really in the mood for the breeding at the moment. It's not on our to-do list. Well, it sort of is, but not yet. Certainly not with dillos. I'm going to breed. It's going to be something interesting. Now, what I was actually in here to check was their inventories. Not too fussed about grabbing the meat out of them. Because at the end of the day, they're going to need that for sustenance anyway. Okay. I probably should have checked to see if they actually had stuff in their inventories to begin with. Good it, Chief. Hello, how are we? What's up? Not a great deal. I'm just testing out a kill box that I've just made for small critters. I'm sort of hoping to use it as a way to get a decent amount of chitin, or chitin, depending on where you're from. No. But besides that, not a great deal. Done a bit of taming today, and we've done a bit of construction. Actually, have I done some taming today? Or just construction? Just construction, that's right. We were hoping to get a roly-poly, but unfortunately, there's a bit of a graphics glitch with them. So it's making them a bit problematic. Be safe-ish. Yeah, I knew we weren't safe. Hey. Puppy dog's having nightmares. Is that a snail over there? No, it was a rock. Just a reminder to everybody, I will be streaming again at sometime around 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's GMT plus 10, 1 o'clock in the morning. Give or take a little bit of time, depending on, you know, life. Dillos, teeth, more dillos. Don't want any of them. I need a bloody snail. Or a scorpion. No, I can't remember if I can pick up the scorpions with this. So, snail will do. We are going to be building a bit of a snail farm as well. They secrete a goop that can be used as cementing paste, which is kind of cool. I actually thought they could only do it when they were tamed. Did they change the amount of materials to craft vaults? I'm honestly not sure. Honestly not sure. I remember they were talking about it quite a while ago. I don't tend to use them all that often until far later in the game, so we haven't actually learned the engram to check. Okay, let's see how they go with the snail. They don't harvest it. They seem to harvest everything else. Why am I still carrying my torch? Oh, because it's still alive. You're kidding? I didn't realize what level it was. You. You. Excuse me. Hello. Pardon me. Okay. This is going to take a little bit. Be better off running the cave in the redwoods. Yeah. I'm sort of just... Well, I'm planning on replacing these eventually with sabers as well. They're sort of just in here for the sake of it at this point in time. My player 2 is horrible at combat. So this is sort of the closest she's probably going to come to, for the most part, running around collecting stuff. Well, collecting beast-based stuff. Plus, I think she just likes to watch them kill each other. Okay. So we are not really all that much closer to where we wanted to be with the long neck rifle. We needed 6,500-ish metal ingots in order to make it. Where are we? 6,545 metal ingots, 1,377 wood, and 1,722 hide. Ouch. On the plus side, though, it'll give us a pretty good long neck. I think that actually puts it better than the long neck that we had stolen by the prickbirds. Okay. Get a bit of poop collection happening. And we should probably go up and check on our stuff. Actually, you guys. Oh, crap. No, none of them are what we need, really. Excuse me, table. Nothing? You got anything for us? No. No. Okay. Yeah, at some point in the not too distant future, we might take the of minis and go on a bit of a killing spree that will end in all of their glorious deaths. Because well, we can, essentially. We will be putting Poop Machine up in the greenhouse eventually. I'm thinking. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 6. Three, 4. Up. Make sure we get all of this ready so that I don't have to remember to check it when we get back. But we had more hide. Thatch. We only need 1 stack of thatch to every 6 species, but there's sort of 1 spare slot in each of these, so... What do I need? 1 there and 12. So 13 in total. I will remember where I've set all this up differently than how I would normally. I'll eventually remember where I've got everything. Maybe one day. Theoretically. Yeah. Four, 5, 6. It's the spare one. I am bluntly refusing to empty table because Bale didn't do so last episode. Stream, even. I mean, never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure it was my fault she didn't. Completely irrelevant. Or was it? And you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Boom. Yeah. Are any of these under the effects currently? Yeah, they are. Wonderful. Well, not so much these ones. Just that roof section. Urgh. That one is. Not too fast. Targeting players or team creatures only. Yeah, that'll do. We've got it to sleep anyway. Well, guys, that's actually going to be where we're going to finish up for this particular stream, I think. Where are we? We're just coming up to the 4-hour mark. And as I've mentioned, I will be back in, I want to say about 6 or 7 hours. And hopefully, in the meantime, I'll have found a new game that we can start recording. Really need to get that chitin. Rightio. Well, we're going to go yoink, yoink, and yoink, and bring that one up. And I'm going to say thank you to everybody that has joined us for this stream. It's been a great one for me. It's probably been one of the better ones I think I've had in quite some time. So, yeah, thank you very much. This is Jesterarke, and this was Ark Survival Evolved. Please feel free to hit any applicable buttons of appreciation, whether you've been watching on YouTube or Twitch. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.